was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do physically, being a fat kid. Very steep, very rocky. Somebody online said it was a moderate hike. On a fat guy scale, that was like a 10. It's pouring rain. Definitely worth the view when you get up to Dewey Lake. Just completely amazing. But we are done. My legs are shaking. Gonna find a place to sit.
I'm one of the historians upstairs at the Brothel Museum, and I am here to offer you your next chance of the day for a quickie! Whoa! A quick tour that is. This will cost you $20 for 20 minutes. Just a quickie, but I won't send you home empty-handed. I would dream of it. You'll go home with your very own souvenir garden! Well, honeys, what do you say? You ready to head upstairs and do it? You smell that? That's the smell of history. So this was erected in 1897. It opened a year later in 1898 as a saloon and brothel. Now back then, Skagway would have had about 15,000 men in town to 300 sex workers, which of course is the kind of math that makes me exhausted. But these dolls, they had interchangeable buttons for eyes, different yarn hairstyles, different styles of dress, and they were customized to represent the living dolls upstairs. So you could pick a girl on your preferences. Hair color, eye color, any other noticeable features. You told the bartender which you wanted. He took the doll and laid her on her back, telling everyone this girl was going to be busy for the next 15 minutes. Which, of course, we all know is just about 12 minutes too long. Don't worry, we'll find something to talk about.
Okay.
Now, of course, you hand over $5 in coin. That gets stashed in her safe. You've got 15 minutes before the bouncer comes back to kick you downstairs. But at this point, the lady has one last job. She takes all the coin. She throws it down a hole in the floor. Now, this hole is connected by copper tubing down to the bar, to a safety deposit box behind the dolls. The bartender is listening for the clickety-clank of gold against copper, watching to see which customer is heading downstairs, and now he knows which doll to take, and prop back up at attention, telling everyone she is open for business. They would repeat this every single night from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Wow. Yeah, they were working women. In 1898, we had about 10 brothels in a 3-block radius, which is a lot of competition. They all offered the same basic deal. If you were hired here, you got a room of your own to live and work out of, a bouncer for your safety, and meals included. So each brothel had a little additional perk, something that would entice women to their business. And at the Red Onion, each new hire was able to decorate her room right down to a fresh coat of wallpaper. So each piece here does represent a different woman who lived and worked here over 125 years ago. We found 18 layers in one room. We had 10 crib rooms up here, and we were a brothel for less than 2 years. This next room, it is the last intact crib room, only 10 by 10. And by the window, you're going to find a small bottle of Lysol disinfectant. This was being used at the time as feminine cleanser to prevent pregnancies and STDs, which was actually the original marketed use for Lysol when it was invented. And if you don't believe me, the directions for use are printed right there on the label.
Good Lord.
Now, of course, the madam, she's management. She's not servicing men anymore unless she's Diamond Lil. That's way below her pay grade. She's taking 50% of the $5 the girls charge. The bouncer's getting 25%. This leaves our working woman only $1.25 per trick. I have a last favor to ask. For my gentlemen, would you please look a little worn out as you head down the stairs?
Certainly.
Wonderful!
I'll do that for you.
Appreciate you keeping my reputation up.
So Skagway's been my favorite town so far. Just an amazing place. Sucks we only get like 8 hours here instead of 10 at some of the other ports. There's just so much stuff to do. This is kind of like the true Alaskan town. If you go here, just spend some time having some fun on the streets.